Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, I'm sorry I don't have no light in here. We're having an overcast day. There we go. So I was going to make this a 3-part reading for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but instead I have combined it because it's actually a process. So y'all are just going to have to bear with me. I pulled cards on this to explain what I'm feeling is going on with us with this solar eclipse. Okay, so I did a reading yesterday, and part of it I actually left out. I didn't mean to, but part of it I left out was birthing this new age. Okay, and this is talking about that that evolution, regeneration, coming closer with this energy coming in with this solar eclipse, and you could look at this as algas. For those of you that have been watching my readings with the runes, you could see this as algas, and either the eclipse coming in and how you are receiving the energy from the eclipse, or you could look at this as those of you that are tapping into the higher waves of your extended, because there's like 7 chakras, right? And then there's 5 more above us. And this is making me feel like some of us, with that solar eclipse coming in, expanding, and this being the day before it, this yesterday was the energy was the same, but what it's feeling like to me is that we are waiting to receive, like we're waiting with bated breath, okay? Because we know after the eclipse, a lot of opening up is going to happen. A lot of people are going to be feeling somewhat changed by it for those that are already on their path and have already started opening up, having all that integration of the higher self with the conscious mind, okay? And as a side note, there's the pillar of light one, and it says your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. And I've been noticing in the past couple of days as we get closer to this eclipse, every time I start channeling, for a while there I was thinking I was just feeling kind of shaky. Now what I'm realizing is my body is vibrating. Every time I start looking at the cards and feeling the energy and absorbing it and figuring out what I'm feeling in that reintegrated, or that integrated energy between the higher self and the conscious mind, I literally feel like my body is vibrating, and it just feels like there's this alignment is coming in with the solar eclipse, okay? And I have seen in comments of some of my favorite readers, some of their collective is also feeling that higher vibration when you tune into it. You know, of course, going about your daily life, you're not feeling it, but when you stop and tune in to what's going on, to your favorite reader who's talking about these energies, you pick up on that higher vibration coming in, right? Because as a collective, when you tune into a certain to a reader, if you're part of their collective, all your energies, like these stars, they're all kind of connected, right? Okay, so and I've been talking about the divine energy, and I don't want to freak anyone out with it or anything. And I've also been talking about these the rainbows, which to me feels like a collective consciousness kind of energy. And on this card right here, nobody laugh at me, but this actually looks like a female pelvis with the birth canal right here, okay? Because females are built differently than males, right? And I feel like with all the integrated things going on, and with this solar eclipse coming in, and the feminine nurturing power coming in, right? And so that's what this card's making me think of, is this integration, right? So then this card here to me is actually talking about the actual solar eclipse, okay? The day of, and this is protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And it's making me feel like this is that integrated energies coming to the forefront, okay? At the same time, and I've had a lot of people, I've even had someone tell me that they dreamed about these people. And this is a card that represents to me the day that I did a huge chakra cleansing, and then I had an angel come in behind me saying, telling me to open up and showing me that they were protecting me. And then I had all these frequencies going off in my ears of all these different spirit guides, angels, ancestors that surround me. And some of them I feel like was part of this council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Okay. And there's 9 of them here. And I feel like that the day of the eclipse, we are going to have some of these higher beings coming down to witness a lot of people feeling that higher integration, a healing of humanity in some way, feminine energies, nurturing energies coming to the forefront, okay? And it feels like they're going to be there to help protect us and also help witness us pulling in those energies and everybody opening up in a new way. Because guys, I'm just telling you, I feel like after this eclipse, a lot of people are going to actually physically feel different, albeit some of you very subtly. For those of you that tune into the, I don't want to say the occult arts, but to what seers, mystics, healers, tarot readers, crystal ball reads, all of that, okay? Just tuning into that higher vibration, that's going to be a major shift in healing energies and feminine energies when this eclipse happens, okay? And then the next card here is your guidance is divinely guided. So that's those Council of Light members coming in during this eclipse to be there to help guide you through whatever is going to be on the other side of that. This is actually the day of the eclipse, okay? Because this is also a great gathering, right? It's all coming together. Intuitive Hit Soul Tribe. This to me is representing all the people that are going to be checking out this eclipse energy, okay? And all the light that's going to come in and connect us all. I don't know if you can see in this card or not, but see all the hits, intuitive hits on all these people? This is all the people witnessing this eclipse, the divine council of light being there, all these great leaders that have passed on before that now make up this huge energy of all these different energies of great mystics, seers, Jesus, Buddha, all these different, God, Allah, however you want to witness that, right? It's got 9 energies. It's got nine specific people on here. And I think Mary's in here. Jesus is in here. Buddha's in here. There's probably quite a few. I don't know the names of all of them, but there's even one here that looks like an Egyptian. I don't know, but anyway, it just feels like it's talking about all these passed on people that are now make up the Council of Light, right? Over humanity's. Since before humanity's beginning, humanity coming into being, going into what we are today and going beyond, right? It has grown. Their energies have grown. Okay? And then for this eclipse, and then the day after, well, first of all, then they're also saying that for a lot of people, some of you are going to feel, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And that's this Council of Light, your own ancestors, other your spirit guides, passed on loved ones, all the ones that are standing around you, witnessing all of this, right? Because guys, I feel like it's going to be huge. And then the day after the eclipse is this integration. And I, if you've listened to my channel for any sort of time, I have been talking about this symbol right here that's on this card, which if you study astrology at all, this is the symbol of the actual sun or the earth. Okay, it can symbolize the sun. It can also symbolize the earth. Though actually the earth usually has a cross through it. North, south, east, west, which this has as well as the sun. So that to me is feeling like more like that integrated energy. Okay, and what's going to be where people's hearts open up? Devotion. Turn into the portal of your heart. And it feels like the day after the eclipse, this is that integration. More people feeling it, okay? And at the same time, actually, it should be really above this. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And I did a reading about this not too long ago. This Work Your Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell really speaks to me. And it feels like this is that having integrated these energies afterwards and rewriting the future, more healing abilities, healing ourselves, healing other people with their gifts and all this integration of the higher self and how we're going to be so changed on the other side of it. Some of us a little bit, some of us a lot. More energies coming in, people regenerating, evolving, that higher self with the conscious mind, healed wounds on the inside, warrior energy. I just feel like what they're saying is that, or what my own intuition is saying is that there's going to be so many more people stepping up, not putting up with the atrocities of the world anymore. I was talking about that yesterday. And guys, if you've been listening to me for any time of being, I really try to focus on what's coming, the energies, because anybody can tell you about what's going on with you. A tarot reading is just a confirmation, but I'm wanting to focus on the future and where I feel like we're going, if that makes any sense. And it just feels like this divine council of light is saying that they want us to go forward being stronger, humanity being more together. And those that are going through spiritual journeys, and not every, mind you, the older souls are the ones that are going through the strongest of these energies, I feel like. Okay. Whereas other people that are newer souls, if that makes any sense, aren't going to feel such of these, but they're going to be the people that we're going to be called to help, the people that we're going to be drawn to help, or they're going to seek us out. Mystics, seers, Reiki healers, any kind of healing that you do, any kind of psychotherapy, any kind of therapist that you are, more people are going to seek you out because they're going to be more in tuned in to feeling things and going, what's wrong with me? I don't understand why I'm feeling this way, what I'm picking up on. And for those that are older souls, your abilities, your enlightened, your integrated higher self and conscious mind, and your healing abilities, all the ones that are coming to the forefront, are going to be in demand, because those that are not as progressed as you or as me, or do you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to sound bad to anyone. I don't want no one's feelings to get hurt that says, well, I'm not feeling all that. Why am I not feeling it? So I don't want no one's feelings to get hurt. I'm just saying there's going to be more of a demand for accountability, more demand of, as more things come to light with Pluto and Aquarius, they're telling me that all the things that come to light, more people are going to be willing to take a stand, to move across country, to, invest in the ones that are being proven to be right and good, companies, those that are in their integrity, that are standing up and wanting to really help, and that are living by what they say, that people are going to be more willing to invest in the people and the companies that are actually trying to help people, not the ones that say one thing and then behind they're collecting money from their charity or their church or their whatever, and they're living high off the hog while all their followers are, living paycheck to paycheck. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Again, I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings, but I'm just saying that this is what they're saying to me. This is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if anyone else is feeling this as well. But guys, over these next couple of days and going into 2024, less BS is going to be allowed by people, because more people are going to stand up and demand change. Of course, there's going to be some powers that are going to try to hang on to their power that they've gained. Like, I heard something recently about, I'm not even going to draw that into this reading, because it doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just, what I'm saying is we get more, integrated, and as more people are going to be willing to stand up to help, to protect, more people are going to stand up and be less willing to put up with the BS, to watch while some people have, while others don't. We're just going to be more going into that 5D of everyone healing and wanting to make the future a better place for everybody. And that's where this Council of Light comes in. They're making people more aware of this, and they're watching as we're evolving, regenerating, integrating those energies and becoming the most powerful of ourselves that we ever could be. Okay? So guys, take that how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. This is definitely for, I don't want to say older souls, because there are some newer souls that are going to jump timelines that are, and I've already talked about this in past readings. There's going to be other newer souls that jump several timelines because they suddenly have one awakening right after another, and then get triggered by all of these, by these eclipses and these and maybe even going to gatherings where there's these other people that spark I've been talking about. Some people, you're going to jump timelines and jump through several different awakenings because of being around some of these other older souls that are experiencing that, and you're going to absorb some of their energy when you go to these gatherings, because there's a whole bunch of people going to be gathering for these eclipses. Okay, so some of that's going to be shared energy. Does that make sense? That's what this great gathering's talking about. See how those energies coming off these people? Even some people that come into contact with these other people that go to this gathering of this while the eclipse is going on, and some also lunar eclipses and full moons, all the astrological stuff coming up during the even the and I was trying to think of what it was. I was talking yesterday about a meteorite shower. I couldn't think of the word meteorite. Guys, give me a break. I'm 60 years old. Sometimes the words just don't come, even though you can see it in your mind's eye. So I was talking about the meteorite showers in August, because I got something about that on that card that comes from this deck that talks about what's niggling you. Something's going to happen during that meteorite shower. Some people are going to go again through some major major awakenings during that time because of where that meteorite shower is in the Pleiades section, I think, of the sky. I actually looked it up after I did that reading and found out that my intuition was correct. So guys, again, take that how it resonates. There's more stuff coming up, but while Pluto's in Aquarius, and then things may kind of stop while we go back from Pluto into Capricorn. During that time frame, a lot of people are going to be integrating and maybe even seeking out things that are going to connect them to their even higher soul, higher self, higher powers. Okay, then when we go back at Pluto into Aquarius for the next, was it 24 or 27 years? More people, more connected people, more bigger groups, more people saying we're here to change the world. We're here to be more integrated. We're here to help those less fortunate. And they keep, man, I talked about this in a reading I did about 4 months ago. They keep showing me this guy with this 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And they keep showing me this. I liken it to actually me and Daniel tried to come up with a picture for it, but I couldn't get the AI app to give me one. But I keep seeing this like a glass city or an emerald city sometime in the future after I'm gone. Some kind of a futuristic thing they keep showing me where some of these highly integrated people go into battle, the people that aren't integrated, that are still trying to use money and power at their disposal to keep other people under their foot. Take that how it resonates. So, all right, so this is my lunar eclipse reading, guys. I really feel like, again, well, they're showing me the candle meditation I did that showed me what I thought was a binary planet system. Actually, they were showing me the 2 eclipses, 2 stars, and Ann Tucker on her channel, if any of you have checked her out, talked about a binary star system. And I was like, oh my God, I talked about that a couple of months ago. Okay. And then at the same time, they showed me an alien face while I was doing that candle meditation. Guys, I don't know when it was. You'd have to go back and look, because right now I'm just channeling what they're telling me. So maybe some of you with some starseed energy, when this eclipse happens, maybe some of you will actually even connect with some of the energy from your stars, whatever starseed energy you have. And there's Pleiades, not Anakin, what's the other one? There's like 4 or 5 different starseeds energies that they've given a name to in the Galactic Federation, is it? Some of you may respond to that as well and be picking up some of this starseed energy that's in your DNA, okay? So some of you may pick up on some energies of that too during this solar eclipse, guys. All right, so that's what I have for y'all this morning. Their energy is receding. They're kind of stepping back now. Whew. Okay. So that is guys, that is a Council of Light message and for the lunar eclipse and what they're wanting me to tell you this morning. And these ancient ancestors, which is this Council of Light, guys. So take it how it resonates. I hope this helps somebody. I hope somebody is feeling some of this or can now put a name to some of it. Okay. So guys, be a light in the darkness. This eclipse is going to be huge, and all the things going through to when Pluto goes back into Capricorn, and then we'll have some time to integrate those energies. And some of you during that Pluto in Capricorn may have to make sure you ground every single day or several times a day, because it's going to probably put you a little off keter, make you feel a little off balance when that comes about, because you'll be feeling all these high vibes and then it's going to kind of switch again. Okay, so all right, guys, be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.